The boys back in the house. I'm in New York City. I know it's freezing out here, damn it. I know it's freezing out here, but I'm a dedicated man. You understand? I got Dan Orlovsky in the house. I got my girl L. Duncan in the house. Molly's here too. The point that I'm trying to make to you is that the NBA and the NFL playoffs is here, but that doesn't mean we're going to ignore the top 5 teams in the National Football League, according to your boy, going into the playoffs. Keep in mind, the list is fluid. The list is fluid. Let's go to number 5 on the list. Please give it to me right now. Bam! The Baltimore Ravens. Now, I heard Dan talking about Lamar Jackson, so we know who he is, all right? We also know who Derrick Henry is, all right? And we understand that if you got them two brothers together and you simply give Derrick Henry the ball, Todd Monken, it shouldn't really be a problem. The way they've been flowing, they've captured the AFC North. We see their defense improved a little bit. Bottom line is the Ravens deserve to be a top 5 team. Just not top 4. Give it to me. Bam! The Buffalo Bills. Did you see Josh Allen? Did you see him play this year? You see the way that he's been balling? I like the acquisition of Amari Cooper, okay? Keon Coleman is no scrub. I like his running the football. I see McDermott resurrecting his stature as a coach in this league. And the Buffalo Bills are the number 2 seed in the AFC. They've been balling. I got them top 4. They just ain't top 3. Give it to me right now. Bam! The Philadelphia Eagles. You know something? They nosedived last year in the regular season before they got spanked by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They didn't have Saquon Barkley. They didn't have that, brother. I understand that Jalen Hurts is in concussion protocol. Damn it, he was out on the practice field doing his thing, baby. Just warming up. He'll be ready, okay? And Jordan Love in the Green Bay Packers, especially with Jordan Love a bit hobbled himself with the elbow. In the end, the Philadelphia Eagles have been balling. Give love where it's due. Understand they deserve it. Top 2 team in the NFC. That's where they are. They just ain't top 2 right now. Overall, it's these brothers. The Detroit Lions, 13 dudes on the injured list on the defensive side of the football. They got a division crown on the line against a 14-2 Minnesota Vikings team with a defense led by Brian Flores. And what do you go out and do when you drop over 30 and on top of it all, you keep them out of the end zone and you humble Sam Darnold and remind him of who the hell he is instead of who he's been this season? That's what you did to the Detroit Lions, okay? Them brothers are no joke. And Dan Campbell, my favorite coach in the National Football League, of course, along with Mike Tomlin. He just ain't number 1. They ain't number 1. It's these brothers right here. I don't know what to say anymore. I cannot deny that somehow, it is what it is. Now, with the Chiefs, I know they got blown out the last game, but they weren't playing. They didn't show up, okay? Half the teams on the sidelines, but then back in Kansas City were in a hot tub or something. I mean, they wasn't worried about it. They had locked up everything. Denver Broncos got in because the Chiefs had absolutely nothing to lose, nothing to gain by playing those guys. We still know they're the number 1 team. It's the Chiefs. It's the Lions. It's the Eagles. It's the Bills. It's the Baltimore Ravens. That's the A-list going in.
Here, you go over here. You're really tall. I'm blocking L's shot.
You can't see me at all.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Good job, Danny.
Dan, what did you whisper to me while he was giving his list?
This list stinks. This list is embarrassing.
Really? Like, what kind of grade would you give it?
Doug, it's an F. In your top 5 list, you have the 2 1 seeds, the 2 2 seeds, and a 3 seed. You quite literally took the 5 teams that are the 5 highest seeds in the playoffs and made them your top 5 NFL teams. No, duh.
Oh, wow. He said you have a layup is what he's
No, duh. You have the 2 1 seeds, the 2 2 seeds, and then the 3 seed.
Come on. Or the 2 number 1 seeds. I could have said the Lions instead of the Chiefs. With the 3 and 4 seed, I could have said the Bills instead of the Eagles. I didn't do that.
I haven't heard no duh.
Whatever.
Like,
no duh.
No duh. Oh, my gosh.
Whatever.
Like, then
Who
what would you have
taught you how to
done?
make a list?
Excuse me. It's fluid.
Al, what are you grading this?
Well, what would you have done?
I mean, I would have put the Chiefs at 1, yes, because you got to go beat them, win or go home. I would have put the Lions at 2, absolutely. I would have put the Eagles at 3. Might have put the Ravens at 3. I would have put the Eagles at 4, and then I would have had the gumption to throw a flyer in there and said, who do I think? Like maybe the Chargers at 5.
Oh my God! You sound ignorant. Please.
I sound ignorant.
The Chargers over the Bills. Over the Bills. Really?
Because
really?
One, we're making a list.
It's an A-list.
We're making a list.
It's an A-list.
It ain't about. This is
it
not. Hold on. But this is the thing. This isn't Stephen A's list of top 5 NFL teams. These are literally the top 5 NFL teams. So anybody could put their name here.
Hold on, time out. Not according to you.
Anybody could put their name
Chargers
here.
belong in here according to you.
Anybody could put their name there.
According to you. Oh, please. Go ahead, Al. Let's
For
get the real
a guy that prides
Let's get the
himself
real
on
analysis.
work ethic
Whatever.
and punching. What you say? You did all that travel?
Whatever.
You know, grinding?
Am I here?
You really
Am I
listen
here?
to his stories? I just.
This ain't a grind list.
He does.
I just stand like
Al, I
this
need
too.
your grade.
Danny-O, if the list was entitled, let me defend my guy here, because if the list was entitled the sneakiest teams, then this would be an abhorrent list because everyone sees them coming. But it's technically the top 5 NFL teams, and honestly, you put the same 3 in there that he did, so how is it that bad?
Because it's a literal list. Give me some.
It's an A-list.
It's an F list.
It's an A-list.
Give me some
It's an A-list.
creativity. Like,
So if he puts
step
the Rams
out
in
there.
there, if
Don't
he
be
puts- if he
scared to
puts
be
the-
wrong.
If he puts the Rams in there, you feel, well, I know you feel good because you love Matt Stafford, but like, if he puts another team and throws them in there, who are you losing?
It's his list, though. I'd respect the
Let me
gumption.
respond in all seriousness. Forget the Chiefs because they are who they are. I didn't expect the Lions to win as convincingly against Minnesota as
That's
they did,
fair.
because I would have had Minnesota up in here.
That's
but
fair.
to lose in that fashion and to humble Sam Darnold the way that they did, props where props is due. Philadelphia and Buffalo, you can take whichever way you want to. I can't put the Ravens, even though they beat Buffalo early in the season, I got them losing the 2 last place teams. I got them wait till the last week of the year to win the AFC North. That's why I thought about them. When you look at the
they had one of the hardest
when you look at
schedules in
the NFC, what am I going to pick? I'm going to pick the Rams. I'm going to pick Tampa Bay or somebody. No, I'm not going to do that with top 5. I'm not going to do that with top 5.
I would have put the Ravens higher, but I just want to call out Danny O's hypocrisy because in the first hour he told me Josh Allen was the best story in all of the NFL.
Correct.
He wants to kick him off the list.
No, I don't want to because
in the NFL.
I'm not making a list of the best stories. I'm making the list of the top 5 teams.
Best story.
there's an explanation for your
Remarkable.
list,
He's
but nobody
remarkable.
else can have one for theirs.
This list stinks. It's the top 5 teams in the playoffs.
Whatever, please.
It is what it is.
They
But sometimes
you just want camera time.
Sometimes.
Oh, really?
I can't
Oh,
wait.
really?
That's your saying.
You know what I
You need to be
want?
humble. You need to
I
be
want
humble.
quiet time, and I can't wait for 12
to
o'clock.
be humble.
Molly, we know
Whatever.
that. We know that because you can't be found after 12 noon.
Well,
you got it.
Whatever.
Okay,
It's cool. It's called Do Not
Done with all
Disturb.
y'all.
Utilize it. Coming up, did the Chiefs lose to the
He said
Broncos to keep the
Talking
Bengals?
about
Đây, mình còn cái cạnh cuối cùng nha. Đó, như vậy là mình đã cắt xong cái phần viền như thế này rồi. Tiếp theo mình sẽ đi cắt đến cái tờ giấy màu hồng nhé. Đối với tờ giấy màu hồng mình sẽ xoay ra đây cái hình tròn to này. Đó rồi mình sẽ cắt cái hình tròn